Hi everyone, welcome to H. Cooper Crafty Bug. I'm Hyla, and I went to Hobby Lobby this morning and found some ribbons and a few other things, so I wanted to share that with y'all. So hopefully some people get some notifications. I know a lot of our friends are shopping today. Hey Patsy, how are you? So they won't be able to watch. Hey Annabella, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Veronica, hey. So I just wanted to do a quick, I'm doing good, quick live just to show what I got at Hobby Lobby. Actually, there's a couple of things from Michael's too that my husband found. And yeah, that's it. Just wanted to show that stuff. I'm trying to look at Annabella's picture. It's so cute. Little cartoonish picture, but it's so small. It's like my fingertips, so it's hard for me to see what it is. Sylvia, hey, how are you? Is the microphone okay? This is the first time I've used this for a live. It's corded, so if I try to walk away, I'm going to take the whole laptop with me. But it's a very long. I think I could walk around the whole thing with it, but knowing me, I would trip and carry it with me. Oh, you've been moving. Wow, that's a lot. Look, Kit Kat saying hello. Come here, Lulu. You want to say hi too? There's Lulu. I'm laughing at TJ. That's crazy. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Oh, I hope he's okay. Hey, Miss Kay. Goodness. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. I don't blame you, Annabella, but that's great that you feel amazing. I'm so glad for you. Hey, Juanita, how are you? Oh, good. Thank you, Veronica. Like I said, I'm going to forget that it's attached. I'm going to try to walk out of here. And I'm going to take the laptop and everything with me. You guys just watch. Hopefully you won't get to see it. You're welcome. You know how much I love my fur babies. I'm glad he's better. I bet that was scary. So let me show you what my husband got at Michael's. It's just three ribbons. It's not a lot. He went to look at the July 4th or Independence Day stuff. They didn't have any boxes, but they did have stuff on clearance. So he got me 2 rolls of this ribbon. So it is sparkly. So I can either use this for future patriotic stuff, or if somebody wants a red, white, and blue mum, this will be good on there. And I would definitely say that's royal blue, but it is a deeper royal blue, so I think you could get away with putting that if it was navy too. See how it's a pretty dark royal blue. And then also this one. And let's see, it's 25 feet, 2.5 inches. I don't know how much he paid for everything, though. I'm sorry. If he gave me the remote, the receipt, I don't remember. That's what size those were. So I still had those on my table. Now for Hobby Lobby. Hello, Sylvia S. Oh, you can listen on your way home. Good. Do we have both Sylvias, or did I just say hello to you the second time? Yes, we got both Sylvias watching. there's Kitty Cat again. Very cute. Thank you. All right, so I did get something for TJ, and I already showed her, because I can't keep a secret, but all peopled out. This mug. So they have all their spring and summer stuff on clearance. And I was over there and I saw that. I was like, I got to get that. And this I'll probably hold till Christmas and give it to one of my boys or something, like in their stocking or something. But it's just like one of those tools that folds up, and it's got pliers and all kinds of little gadgets. It's got a screwdriver. It's got a knife, of course. But it was normally $15 and it was 66% off. So I thought that was a good gift. I can hang on to that. And this I got as a gag gift for somebody. Mini smiley waffle maker. I mean, it'll probably get some use, but it was too funny to pass up. So it's normally $20 and I think it was $6 something. Let me see if I can find it. Their receipts can be difficult for me to comprehend. Floral sewing, spring. Okay, it was $6.80 for that waffle maker. And that tool thing, let's see if I can find it. I just saw spring somewhere. $5.10 for this. Let's see, I can get scratch art. I've never heard of that. Well, I'm glad you found something exact. Yeah, she's over here looking out the window. She said hi earlier. You must have missed it. The first time Kit Kat jumped up here, Lucy came up too. Oh, thank you. I know, they are so cute. Isn't it cute? And it's one of those minis, like a dash. Everybody said hi to Kit Kat. Okay, so I did find a few other clearance things. And I think, I still have a couple of spring things, sorry. I got this. I don't know why. It reminds me of those little ice scoops. It was normally $3.99. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I just couldn't pass it up. I have pictures of in my head of having some kind of ice maker, and I don't know. Let's see. It was $1.36. And then this weird spatula thing. That was normally $4.99. $1.70. I don't even make pancakes anymore unless the kids want them, but they hardly ever ask for that. But I was like, wouldn't that be a perfect pancake flipper? Kind of looks like a shovel, which cracked me up. Okay, I already showed that. Okay, so here's some ribbons that were on clearance. There wasn't much. They had all their July 4th, but this was the only thing I saw. And it was $2.25 for this. 10 yards. Normally $8.99. So it was off a good amount. And they had more than one. I just grabbed one. Look how sparkly that is. That too would be good on a mom if somebody ordered those colors. This is burgundy with gold glitter. It almost looks like elastic, but I don't think, let me see. It doesn't say. So I can't tell if it's a ribbon or if it's an elastic. It doesn't feel like elastic, but it kind of has that look. But you know how hard it is to find burgundy stuff, and it's kind of velvety looking. And then that's how much it costs. So I'm always looking for burgundy stuff. And then I found a white lace. $1. And it's 3 yards. And this was like the burgundy, except this is gold. Gold on gold. The spool is bigger, but it's 3 yards, just like the other one. Yeah, they're both 3 yards. Both 1 inch. For some reason, this one's on a bigger spool. And it was the same price, $1.24. Good night, Annabella. Oh, I know, Sylvia, isn't it pretty? Hey, TJ. All right. So they're slowly getting their Christmas stuff up. Normally I'm annoyed with Christmas and summer, but there's stuff that I want. So now I'm annoyed that they're not getting it up quick enough. But last time I went, they didn't have the acrylic tags from the Christmas section, but they finally got them. So I got a package of the big circles, which are 3.5 inch, and the tags. And these tags are 3.5 by 2. So I was needing some of these. I did find some smaller ones before the last time I went. So I got those, but I want those bigger ones too. And I am working on a video of doing acrylic tags, y'all. I've got it partially voiceovered, so I'm hoping it's not tomorrow's video, but I'm hoping next week. So it should be. And they had these gold bells with burlap hanger. I don't know if I'll use them on a mum or not. I don't know if they'll look good, but I thought they were really neat looking. They're called rustic bells. You get 6 of them. Look at the price. And they don't have any of this stuff on sale right now. I just couldn't say no. All right, so you know how they have ribbons in different sections at Hobby Lobby. So they have in the sewing, which I call the hair bow ribbon, because that's where all the grosgrains are. And then they have the ribbons that are over there by the deco mesh and kind of the wedding section and stuff. Well, all of that was 40% off. So I found all of this stuff from that section. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Hey, Becky. I almost missed Becky. I'm sorry. Oh, there was Rachel said hello way up there. Okay. Look through this really quick. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Okay, so I always start on the side, on the hair bow section or the sewing area. I always start on the side where the elastics and the bling is. So let me just start there. Try to figure out which ones were which. Okay. So you know I use the elastics for my ring mums and some on the wrist mums, and even like the really small peewee mums. I will sometimes use elastic instead of garters if it's for little boys. But I have the football, but they had softball, and I'm pretty sure I don't have softball. I'll have to look, but that would be great because I do a lot of ring mums that are softball themed. So this will be so good for those. I was so excited. That's $4.99 for 3 yards. Again, it was 40% off. Let me see if I can find one of these. That's $4.99. Okay. Oh, it was 2. I was like, why is it $5.98? See if I can find another one. So $2.99 at 40% off. And this bling is so pretty. It's iron-on though. So I don't know what it's like. Let me open one of these. Let me show them first. Look how blingy those are. Isn't that pretty? So it does have some kind of backing, so you could iron it to like a soft satin or a grosgrain and make a bling string or a bling ribbon. Or you could just hang it like this. But I thought those were so pretty. They're only a yard. You only get a yard, $4.99. So just like that, it's going to be $2.99 if it's 40% off. They had all different ones. They're so pretty. I don't know if I showed that or not. Okay, and then snake print trim. Okay, but it's gold. So that's all I was looking at. I don't really get the snake print. I guess that's snake print in the middle. And then silver leaves. It's like a trim. but it's a metallic. I thought that might be something different to attach to a ribbon or something. $3.99, 5 yards. $2.39. Let's see. Okay, Patsy, bye. Hi, Jackie. How are you? So she's about to go into the vet to get her dog. Veronica. Saying hi to TJ. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody. And then I went ahead and got some pink. I don't think I have pink. I may, but I don't think I do, because I got an order for a triple, and it's going to be pink, white, gold, and burlap. So some rose gold and everything. So I got a lot of stuff with that theme in mind. So I thought that would be good as one form of bling. And then I got some burlappy stuff too. And I found this little wood beads. That might be cool on a mom, like with the burlap. I don't know. Hang something off of. We'll see. It was $4.99. You only get 2 yards. This you get, they call it stone trim. It's $1.99. You only get 2 yards. Again, it's 40% off. So here is burlap. I know that's not true burlap, but with some lace on it. And it is, just show you. So $2.99, $1.79. And then this one is 4 yards. That's a true burlap. So $6.99 is $4.19. So that one's more expensive, but I mean, that doesn't surprise me with the burlap and the lace. And then it's 4 yards, so you do get a good amount at least. Great, I'm good. Okay. Here's a couple of with rose, and I think they even call it rose pink, and this one doesn't say. Now this one is where they have the mesh and closer to the wedding section, or at least in our Hobby Lobby. This one is over by the hair bow stuff. And see, you can tell by the spool. This stuff is going to be in the sewing, and this stuff is going to be over with the deco mesh and closer to the floral. This one again is with the hair bow stuff. And I have this in gold, and I think I had it in burgundy or something. It's kind of a mesh glitter ribbon. There's no wire in it. It's really pretty. So those are all like considering for that big mum. And this one is, that was the most expensive one I got. $4.79 for that. But isn't that gorgeous? So this may be something really good to use for loops around the heart. Maybe even both of these, because this center is what is the same as this. It's the same kind of meshy. At least it looks like it to me. See how it's kind of meshed. And then a gold. So I may not use, I mean, I just got me a variety of stuff. I may not even use half of it. Hey, Amy, how are you? Amy says hello to everybody. Hey, how are you? I got to meet her on FaceTime. Our beach bum. Oh, I got it. I know the name. It's right in my head. Give me just a minute. Oh, don't tell me. It'll come to me in just a minute. Dadgummit. Baloney. I don't think some of Connie's names here. Oh, it is. And I hope I get to share. Cherish. I was like, CH something. Thank you, Jackie. Wow. Isn't that crazy, Sylvia? Oh, thank you. Sorry, Cherish. I'm like, that was just a few hours ago. So again, that one, hair bow, if I didn't show that, 3 yards. So I got all these ribbons for possibilities to use on that mom. Doesn't mean that I'm going to use half of them. I may use all of them. Who knows? Oh, here's one more of the meshy type. And this was in the hair bow section. So they had these two in the hair bow section. And it was on the last aisle where the tulle is, at least in ours. It doesn't look like the same color on the screen, but it is. There, that's better. So $2.99 for 12 feet. And then this gold, kind of a cracked looking gold. This is good to put vinyl on. Like you can just do a straight ribbon and attach like permanent vinyl on these. These are good for that, the metallic looking ribbons. So it's 4 yards, $3.99. Again, 40% off all of these. And then I just picked this up because it's really pretty, and I use this a lot. It's real meshy looking. So it's real pretty if you put it on top of an acetate or a luster. Especially if it's a color, you can see that color through it. But then, of course, you can use it with white for a a senior mum. And it is 5 yards, so you get quite a bit on that one. And I usually keep this in stock, especially for younger kids, mums. And you can do it on like a ring mum or something, just cut a small piece. And then I found another paw print, and I didn't even notice the dog bones on it at first. I just got excited because it was a black ribbon with white paw prints, because usually they're white ribbons with black paw prints. And then I realized when I got home that I had dog bones. So it'll have to be like for bulldogs, and that's it. And I know I have some of this, but I went ahead and got another roll. I love to use this on ring mums too. They have it in different colors. And that's it. And it was almost $100 for all that. $98. I'm sure you are. Charity. Yeah, I was thinking Chastity actually, but I know a Chastity. So, and I knew that wasn't right. So once you get like a name in your head, you can't think of the right name. I get it too. $3. Thank you, Veronica. Sorry if you were wrong. I know, I get it too, all the time. It's so funny. And I just answer to whatever they say. It's close enough. Oh, I hate that, Miss K. I wish you could too. So that was 3 bags of stuff from Hobby Lobby. I was like, I came in for one thing. Well, not technically one thing. I went in for some rose gold ribbons. I was hoping they had some in the Christmas section, because last year, because I knew they already had ribbons out, the Christmas ribbons. Last year, they had a whole bunch of rose gold, gold with rose, and none so far anyway. I don't know if they're going to get any, but I was disappointed in that, because I knew they would be like really pretty and glittery, and they would be good sized rolls. But I was like, oh, I knew I should have bought some last year. When you call every kiddo's name till you get the one you want. Ain't that right? I'm always calling the wrong kid at home too. Or my favorite thing is to go out in the backyard to call the dogs and call them one of the kids' names instead of the dog's name. Yeah, that's real fun. Thank you, Miss K. Hello, Deborah. How are you? I need to just go cherish. And I'll get it in my head. Are you still shopping with him, or did you quit after the one place? I got some more cleaning up to do. Saying hi to Miss Deborah. Now, of course, Connie can't be here and some of the others because they're still shopping. I just shipped out some custom orders today for some custom cutouts that I made and a couple of acrylic tags. So I was working on that stuff, so I did videos. Quit after Southern. They went to eat and I didn't. You're smart, because TJ said it took her forever to get home. And she quit. I think she quit when you did too. Oh, do you? Okay, so that's where the beach bum comes in. Hopefully I don't trip here. When I make like custom cutouts, especially if they're not personalized, I try to make extras. For one reason, if one doesn't turn out like I want it, then, you know, at least I don't have to recut stuff. I've already got it cut. And then if I have extras, I can just throw them on my Etsy shop and maybe sell some more, or maybe I'll need them. But I did this paw print for her. So I did extras. And I had done, for those of you that are members, we did a members live, and I did some with HTV vinyl for the first time, the heat transfer vinyl. So I don't know if you can tell the difference. This one is with cardstock. Both of these are cardstock with glue. And then the black is heat transfer vinyl. So I had never done it, and 2 or 3 of the ladies in the chat had, or that are members, had done it. So they were giving me tips, and Connie was also on the live and she was trying it too. That was it was fun live. Hey, Miss Liz, how are you? You did, oh, the traffic. Let's see. Hey, Liz, hey, Liz. Hey, Cherish. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, thank you. Hi, Diana. How are you? Here we go. So I thought these were cute. I hadn't ever done the ones with hearts. She actually wanted some custom ones from a listing I had, but they were some that I had done on the Scanica that I still have. And I was like, oh, well, my paw prints have all changed, and I gave her like 6 options. So this is one she picked, and these were going to be for a girl's mom. And I made a ton of these because I made some out of cardstock, and then I wanted to play around with HTV because I didn't know if I was going to like the HTV, and I wanted to have extras, and so I ended up just making a whole bunch. And then this was the other one I made for her. And these were going to be on a guy's mom, so I did the foil. And that, again, is heat transfer. And it's smooth. And she really liked that. I mean, she hasn't gotten them yet, but from the picture, she really liked it. I only have 1 extra of that one. And then I took the inner part of that. See that? Those are the inner part. And then I heat transferred it on black shimmer. Now you see this black is much more vivid than this black. It actually looks gray on screen. It does look black, like a grayish black in person, I guess. It's the only thing about the shimmer. And I didn't like, the shimmer is not as thick as the glitter cardstock, so I backed it up with a red foil cardstock. So this is heat transfer. This is cardstock. This is cardstock. I made 2 of those. So I make use of, it's like double dipping, I guess. No, it's a lot more work for me. But I just, when I get custom orders that's not a personalized item like a name or a monogram or something, I try to make extras. Like I said, in case something doesn't turn out right, I've got extras already cut. And then also I can just, for me, or I can throw them up on my Etsy shop. I mean, I can still use them for me too. I just have to take, the quantities off or whatever for the Etsy shop. But yeah, I make, if I'm going to do the work and have to cut that stuff, might as well cut some extras in case I need them or I, want to sell them. Let's see. I'm getting behind here. And ads are done. Yay. Thanks for watching the ads. Remember your name this time. I can tell. Yeah, isn't that funny? Like the cardstock ones are, well, they're thicker, so you can feel the difference. But also the cardstock is more vivid than the glitter HTV. Like on the black glitter is not as vivid of a black, but it's still, I really like it too. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Liz. I know. I was like, KRISTI was one of the ones telling me, she had told me how much she loved doing it. So she was one of the ones that inspired me to try it. And she was there during that members live, so she helped me. But I was like, thanks, KRISTI. Now I'm going to have to buy a whole bunch more glitter HTV because of you. Yes, red and black. You like, oh yeah, I like the texture too. It was really cool. The foil. And here is the foil heat transfer vinyl. And it's Cricut brand. I think all of these are Cricut brand. What I use, this is the HTV that I used. I don't know if I used the white. I don't think I did, but I had it out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to make extras of that kind of stuff and then just throw them on Etsy. And then if I need them, I can take them off Etsy. And so that way, because I never know what I'm going to need, what colors people are going to order, what designs, what kind of cutouts are they going to want. So it's nice to have generic ones like that, like paw prints and footballs and, different sports balls and cheer and stuff like that. Especially if you take on any last minute moms, any rush order, if you have extras like that you can throw on there. That's just more saving you time in the future. I know not everyone has like a Cricut and stuff. So, I sell custom cutouts. I know TJ sells custom cutouts. You can contact either one of us if you want to order some custom cutouts. And you don't have to use my Etsy shop. If you're a subscriber, you can just email me because I do Venmo and PayPal. And actually, I would have less fees, so it would be cheaper if you want to go that route. And I am working on some more custom acrylics. And I'm going to do a video of that too. And I hope she's okay with that. I think I'm doing an acrylic. I'm doing two different videos. I'm doing one that I'm hoping will be not tomorrow, but the week after. And then I'm working on a custom order. And so I'm trying to film all of that too. But I think that one will be a members only video. So I'll have two acrylic videos, one for everybody and then one for members only. Thank you. They do, don't they? Thank you, Veronica. Thank you. I love this hat. And I'm buying for Homecoming Moms, so I'm wearing my hat if I'm working on Homecoming Moms. Oh, I want to show you. I did some braids last night from one of Connie's recent videos, so I want to show those too. And they went on my Etsy shop too. She is shopping today. They're shopping in the Houston area. for Homecoming Mom Supplies, there's like a sale there was a sale at Southern, and I don't know if other places were doing a sale today, if it was just Southern Floral, but there's a group of them that got together to shop. Our Dr. Pepper girl. Cool. Good. Whoop. Do a bling. Ooh. Is she, or are you talking her into it? I'm still learning. Okay, learning how to do custom. It is a learning experience too, like everything else. The more you make, the more you'll learn, the better you'll get. You have to start somewhere, just like everything else. So don't expect the first time you make cutouts for them to be perfect and to be completely awesome. I would start out with simple shapes and designs, and then start getting into the more complicated, more precise stuff. Oh, she is. Oh, she is. Miss Liz wants to know what that is, TJ. Oh, sorry, TJ. She does. She does, Veronica. She is going to be your silhouette girl, definitely. Sorry, I did not see that. So it was too late. And you're probably right, TJ. Thank you, Veronica. Good. She'll be doing more for y'all. I know they're good machines and stuff, and may even consider getting one day, but I feel like I just really gotten pretty good at using the Cricut. Plus, I don't have room on my computer for other software. I had Silhouettes, whatever their design studio, whatever it's called, on here, and I had to take it off because I just don't have room on my computer for hardly anything. Oh, I did set up my Cricut Joy last night. Y'all should be so proud of me. And of course, it only took a couple of minutes to do that. Diana, whoop. She'll send you pics. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff either. So last night I made 4 of these braids. Now Connie calls them the twisted military. I'm not saying that's wrong. But I have a video, and it's a members only video of a type of military braid that I made last year, and I called it a twisted military, and it's completely different from this. So I'm like, what can I call it? So I did list these on my Etsy shop, and what I do is I make a bunch, making a bunch of braids, listing them on the Etsy shop. If I use them, I'll just take them off the Etsy shop. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. Hopefully I won't end up with a bunch of braids to store somewhere, but anyway, so on my Etsy shop, I put military twist / twisted military, because if I end up doing the other one and putting it out there, if I make some of those, I don't want to be confusing with 2 different twisted militaries, if that makes sense. But so if I ever do a video on it, I'll probably call it both, just to, make it different from that other one, or maybe come up with a different name for that other one, because they're both kind of twisted. The one that I did just naturally twisted, kind of like the Peyton braid. It didn't twist as much as that one, but so that's why I called it the twisted military. But I figured military twist, twisted military, that I was covering myself by calling it both. So these are really easy to make. I made it with the 1 5/16. This is Cinnabar and Old Gold. So I used that for like crimson or scarlet. And then I did, so I was watching TV last night and just making several of these old gold and hunter green. The first one I made, I did with pewter and diamond dust. I could use this on my senior mom, but I don't know that I'll have room for it. Using the 1.3 inch or 1 5/16, number 9, whatever you want to call it, it's about 2.5 inches in diameter. It makes a nice chunky braid, but it used a lot of diamond dust. This was hardly used, and then this was how much was left when I finished this braid. And these are, when I measured them on my table, they were about 36 inches, but hanging up, they're measuring at like 40 inches. So it does use quite a bit of this, and I was like, okay. At first, I was going to make them all with diamond dust, and then I was like, I'm going to run out of diamond dust. I have 2 more rolls, but I don't want to use it all. And then a navy and Columbia blue one. So I may make some more. I really like them. I like how chunky they are. I want to try her knot too. Was it like the chunky knot? So I want to try those, but I just wanted to do one of her easier videos last night. So these were very easy to make, very easy. And actually that twisted one that I make is kind of similar because you fold backwards on one side, but then you fold forward on the other side of the military braid. Like on the right side, I fold. I don't know if that makes sense. And I think she has another one coming out that's similar to that one. And I don't know what she's calling that one. So we're going to have to get together and name these things the same. But like she said from her video, you can call these braids whatever you want. Just don't take credit for something that you didn't create. That's the issue. Or when somebody works hard to create something, don't say, no, you didn't create it. No, you it's not called this. It's called something else. You know, don't be ugly. Let's see. She said she was. Oh, where am I? I know we did that one. And she said she was going to do that. And I read that one. And like that one. Okay, that one's new. Oh, I understand that. We all do. There's always so much to learn on these machines and just with mom making in general or crafting. So we always say we can learn from each other and help each other. Thank you, Diana. Not necessarily. It would help take up more space on the bigger mums to use the bigger ribbons with your braids, but you don't have to do that. And I mean, some of these would look funny on a small mum. So I think it depends on what kind of braid it is. But yeah, those would definitely be good on bigger mums. But even like my mid-size and stuff, I can throw one of those on there, just a shorter one. That's a good question, Miss Liz. Very good question. Be right back. The V, those look like the ones I posted last time. The V, I'm guessing on the Facebook group, but I don't get to see all that stuff. I'm probably going to regret drinking an energy drink at 3:50. I started drinking it at like 2 o'clock. Let's see. A corkscrew. It may be. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you'll find too that braids are called all kinds of different things. It's like the whip braid. I call it the whip braid. To me, it's a whip because it's got that same, it's got that braid just like a bull whip would have, you know, except with leather. But it also has the diamondback design. So some people call it diamondback. And of course, Connie calls it snake because of the diamondback. And then like the victory braid is also called like the diamond braid. And I've even heard people call it diamondback. So there's just like, I think the bubblegum braid has different names too. Just because I call it something doesn't mean y'all have to call it that. But it kind of gets confusing sometimes because you don't always know what someone's referring to because there's so many different names for braids. And then some people like to come up with fun names that go along with their not channel, with their business, and that's fine too. Do what you want. It was a lanyard. Oh, was it? See? Finger trap, exactly. I worked at an orthopedic clinic, and when they would have to do somebody's cast, when they had like a broken wrist or arm, they would put their fingers, at least like 3 or 4 of their fingers, I think these three maybe, and you would have to hang it because they needed their arms to be relaxed. So they would do those. They had those, and it was so hard for people just to relax their hand, and then they would, put the cast on. But I think that's funny. That is true, though. I wonder if you if you could leave a hole in the bottom, I wonder if you could do like a finger trap. But it is. It's similar to that too. That's funny. So you can call things all different things. It just gets confusing for everybody, especially for new people, because I know that was frustrating for me. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought it was called this. Now somebody else is calling it that. What am I supposed to call it? Oh, did you? That's awesome. I'm getting chilled. If I'm not having hot flashes, then I'm chilled to the bone. It's the craziest thing. $16 viewers for a pop-up live. That's awesome, you guys. Thank y'all for joining. I don't think I have anything else to show. I don't know what else I've been working on. My video for and I haven't been able to touch the senior mom for a while. I'm getting worried. Say I'm getting worried. A good thing, I'm starting to get some mom orders. I got 2 hair bow orders, and then like the custom cutouts and stuff. So orders are starting to come through, which is great. I love when people order early, but I'm like running out of time to do pre-made stuff. So I don't know how much pre-made stuff I'm going to get done, but I haven't been able to touch that senior mom in quite a while. I can move that over so you guys can see it again. But the video for tomorrow night is the victory braid, and then there's a loopy braid. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. And it's just like the bottom of it is loopy. And yeah, I think it's those 2 things. So those were the last 2 braids I made for it. I think I showed everything else. I hope I did all the other braids. It got confusing, like which ones did I show already? Even though on my last live I blinged up the victory braid, I still hadn't edited the video yet. Oh, isn't it fun being a woman sometimes? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't need to get into anything else, I don't think. I don't have room for anything else. I think that's neat, though. I know somebody else that was doing it. I think she may have quit. I know she was selling it and stuff. She may just be doing it for fun now. I don't know. Pretty stuff. Yeah, but I don't need to get into anything else. That is for sure. She dabbles. Yeah, the next video will probably be attaching all those braiding chains because they're just clipped on right now. And then, doing some trinkets and bells and fun stuff on there. Then I'll start doing the backer and all that good stuff. But there is no hurry on that. I can't really do much with this mom yet. The rose gold. Well, it's not really rose gold, but I am doing some rose gold with it. The pink mom, because Connie was kind enough to pick me up some stuff today. And so she got me all the pink acetates that I need and some more white acetate and some more diamond dust. And I know that I had ordered some bling from a couple of people. So she's going to be shipping all that stuff. So once I get all that pink ribbon, then I can start on this mom. But I am working on her custom cutouts already, so I can go ahead and have those designed and ready to go. Then I'll just have to size them and cut them out and, you know, attach them, all that good stuff. But it does save time if you can't start the mum yet for whatever reason. You know, if you can work on the custom cutouts and things like that, that saves a lot. I'm kind of sad. This is a senior mom, and every year that since the first year that I started on Etsy, selling on Etsy, they bought from me, and they bought every year. I've made her mums. She was the water mom last year, so it's like bittersweet. I'm sad too that she's the senior. I mean, it's exciting. I'm so excited to do her senior mom and doing her triple, and you know, it's going to be fun. Obviously she likes some fun themed moms, but it's sad too because it's going to be the last one for them. But she does have other kids, so hopefully I'll get some other orders in the future. But it is sad that it's Maggie's last one. But I know I shared, you know, some of the water mom last year, so hopefully I'll get to show quite a bit of doing this one. And she ordered early last year. I'm sure you guys may remember that because I was working on it during the summer. So she's really kind to order early from me. And the one before that she's a Cypress Wildcats. And so it was a single, but it was like 24, I think it was 24-inch long. And it had a 3D half backer. She always orders like extras like bling and stuff like that. So I know I have those on the Pinterest. And I think she ordered the year before that too. I'll have to look. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she did. She did. So 2 years with the school colors. Last year was the water mom, and then this year is the heart shape with pink and burlap and stuff. So, you know, I want to make it really extra special. And with customer, when they order early, I tell them, you know, that gives me time to really do some extras and spend some extra time on it and just really make it the way I want to make it. I'm not in a rush. Sometimes those rush mums though are some of my favorite too, like the ones that you're like super rushed getting together last minute. Sometimes they just turn out awesome because you just get, I guess you get an adrenaline rush or something, and you clears your head and you're just able to really throw them together good. It's fun, she says. Oh, good. How's he doing? I tried the 2-part stuff, but I like the quick and easy. The UV. Oh, yeah, I bet. Oh, Rachel. I know, that's hard. Mine's going to be my youngest is going to be a junior. So that's crazy. Yeah, I'll be a big crybaby too. Oh, good. That's so good to hear. You know, I love my fur babies. They're like my kids. Love those babies. They're passed out in there. I know. We'll cry with you. For sure. You're welcome. I know, and I hope to share quite a bit of it. The problem is you know, you film stuff and your camera gets full and you have to upload stuff. And like with the GoPro, when you charge it, it uploads to the cloud. And then I have to go to the cloud and download the videos to my computer, and then I can edit them. But it takes hours to upload to the cloud. I'm not kidding. It can just be one video. It can be a short video, and it'll take hours to upload to the cloud. And of course, I can't use the GoPro while I was doing that. So last fall, you know, I used some of my YouTube money to buy a nice vlogging camera, which I use a lot for videos now too. I use both the GoPro and this one. But it's the same with that. You know, it has limited space, and I have to keep it charged, and I have to move the stuff over to the camera. And, you know, it's just this constant thing. And sometimes I've got both cameras charging and uploading, and I can't use them. So I do have more time this year. I mean, you know, with having 2 nice cameras, at least I have that now, and that allows me to do more filming than I did in the past. But I still run out of cameras to use. So I will do the best I can. I can't guarantee that you'll get to see what you want to see, but I'll try to share that. I know last year I did a triple, and like I did the at least part of the backer on a live, and y'all got to help me with that. And I know I attached, I'm pretty sure I did like the streamers and braids, attaching those and stuff on a video or on a live. So I share as much as I can, but you have to understand that I can't share everything, because I can't be like, okay, I can't work on your mom because my YouTube channel wants to see all this. You know, it doesn't work that way. When you're under time constraints, you can't just stop and not work on it until your cameras are available. And that's another reason for making a bigger senior mom. You know, I thought about doing like a triple or something, but I just did a single. But so an attempt to show you guys a full mom start to finish, that's another reason why I was doing a full one. And I would like to do a gold one, a gold and white one too, like maybe a bigger one or a sash or something. Hopefully I can fit that in this summer too and share that with y'all. And that's a good, one of the things about putting something pre-made up there, because I have more time. I'm not under that time constraint as much. I still need to get it up there for before homecoming season, but it does allow me to show y'all more. So let's see, I'm way behind now. Let's see where I was, if I can find it. Oh, Pre-K, our little tornado. Yes, I completely understand. Completely. Mine, they do. Yeah, all school. And the only bad part about that, at least for our area, for me, is I noticed that once they're in high school, a lot of the kids don't care about them anymore because they've worn them all these years. They're just like sick of them. So I kind of agree with, you know, the schools that do it later or make a big deal out of it in high school, because then it's a big thing. So like here, like my daughter last year, she didn't even want one. Some of you remember that. She didn't even care about having one, and none of her friends had one. They just don't care about it. And that makes me sad. Diana's back. Using the sleeper, but oh, baby. Yes, last year. I don't know how old your comment is because I got behind, but last year I did a heart shape and I worked on the backer during a live, and like Connie was helping me because it had been a few years since I had done a heart shape backer, but where to attach the loops and stuff, everyone was really helpful with that. Let's see if I can find that real quick, and I'll put a link in. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Probably gonna hear the sound for just a second. Okay, I got it. Yeah, live Make a Mum with Me, triple homecoming mum, heart shaped mum backer is what it's called. And there is a link to it. Okay, so I hope that helps you. And then of course, you know, you can ask people on Facebook, you can ask people in the chats for help. More than willing to help. Yes, that's so true. Oh, cute. Yeah, and I used round ones, so you may not, if you only have round ones and you want to see how I did it with the round ones, you can do that. If you have a Cricut or something, you could cut out your own backer, and then of course you can buy the heart-shaped ones. And then if you have the oval ones like TJ is talking about, then you can make it like a bead, make it easier. Oh, Oh, that's so cute. I do love making them for the little kids though. They're so much fun. There you go. Yeah, you could just trace one out. Doesn't have to be perfect because all that's going to be hidden as long as it's, looks like a heart. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. And that's what I was struggling with too, those first hearts. So if you go watch that live, skip to where I attached those first two. And like I said, Connie was helping and everybody was helpful. So, and I'll probably go back and watch that. So I remember where I started with the loops. Because I know I did two, and I think I did them straight at the highest point of the heart. And then, of course, down at the bottom, and then went from there. About the elementary, I think. Odd one of the mom groups. Yeah, it is. But I've been buying some. Last year I bought some, and I bought some more this year. I hate spending money on them, but it is a time saver. Depends on your mood, yeah. And you know that I use some ribbon spool ends too for a lot of them too, so I save on that. I've had people say no bells on a couple of them, not very many, but yeah, I get that some. And I can understand if they're all jingling everywhere and it's disrupting class, but it's one freaking day. Give me a break. There's that link to that live stream. You're very welcome, Rachel. Yeah, and I've seen that too. There you go. That's smart. Not in our, it seems so nice. Yeah. And like I said, I like making them for the little kids. You can make the Pee-wee ones, and some of them like the wrist mums, and just, they're so cute and fun to make them. But sometimes it does make it so they're not so excited about them when they get older. But our school doesn't have any of those. Um, a lot of the schools are like, okay, you get a double for this, for a sophomore year, and a junior year, a heart shaped or a triple. Of course, it's probably going to be a heart shape, and then a quad for senior. Whatever some of those rules are, they don't do that here. So there's nothing for them to look forward to. They can just do whatever they want. So Patsy agrees. Drink all that. Now I probably won't be able to sleep. I've made a lot, but I don't know if they're popular here. Yeah. I don't know either, because, I've gotten a few orders for Cypress, but it seems like they were all older. I don't know, like not last season, but the season before, I know I made a smaller one, like a mini or a Pee-wee, but it could have been a high school person that just wanted a small one. I can't remember. They were giving her a hard time about it. How cute. That sounds cute. She's the crocheter of our community. I can crochet a little bit, but not in like, gotta be like a flat thing. Oh well. She can have, I kind of feel like they should be able to have what they want, but then again, if they have like a certain like set of rules, then they kind of look forward to that too. I don't know. It's a toss up, honestly. Good for her. If she wants a triple, then she gets a triple. Not a rule. They were just giving her a hard time. Oh well. How's my desk always, or my work table always got stuff all over it? I swear. It's like constant. I guess because I'm constantly working on something. Speaking of videos, I know that was earlier, but I still have one more video to work on for that extra long mini mom, the 100 grain and pewter one. So I still have one more video showing finishing that up. I think it was like cutting the custom cutouts out and attaching those, and I can't remember because I worked on it during the live, so I was like finishing it up. So that is another video I have to edit, and she actually got the mum yesterday. She received it yesterday, and she said she loved it. So yay! I'm always excited when they're happy and when they receive it. Every time a mom goes out, I'm always like holding my breath. Please get there, please get there, please get there. Oh, mean girls, of course. Probably jealousy. Same here. Same here. Like hardly ever see like a sash mom. You don't see real big ones. Honestly, like for the girls' moms, when a couple years ago when I was making, and then before that when I was making a bunch for the girls that were in high school back then, it was all singles, and they would be like 18-inch streamers or 24-inch streamers, and that was it. I did one that was longer than that. I think just one. And then I know I did one for another school that was long, but even like the other schools around here, it was all like 18 inches or 24-inch braids and chains. Nobody wanted a double or a triple. The very first ones I made were triple, but they were with 4-inch flowers, so they were not that big. And I did several of those. And most of those I think were ribbon necklaces too, but they weren't, and they were for elementary school girls, but like I said, they were not that big. Not many mom rolls. Yeah, that sounds like what I did. Bye, Miss K. It was nice to see you or talk to you. There you go. Exactly. Agree. Yes. That is K. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Let them do what they want, wear what they want. I mean, you can have like those not really rules, but like, this is what we kind of want, if you're a senior, most of them want this, and if they're junior, most of them want them. But if they want to be different, they should be able to be different. So if they want to be traditional, they should be able to be traditional. That's the way I see it. I just wish the girls around here were. Sorry, I got a message. We're excited about it now, because the ones that I made for high school, they've all long been graduated, and there were a few that I made in elementary, but all of those, they're just not interested in them. All right, I'm gonna have to leave here in a few minutes. Need to leave in about 15 minutes. No, before that, I need to leave in about 10 minutes to go get my son. Let's see. I have some pink stuff today. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you took some pictures. There you go. You changed that. Get some big ones out there. That'll be fun. Getting every last drop. I don't have any water in here. Let's see. Enjoyed the haul. Thanks for sharing. Oh, thank you. What? Just kidding. I actually went quite a while before the last time. I went like a week or so ago looking for those tags and got a few things, but it had been a while for me too up until then. So luckily it's not, we have one in town and it's a smaller one, but I'm still grateful that we have a Hobby Lobby. But it's not in an area that I normally go to. So I have to kind of go out of my way to get to it, which I think is a good thing because then I would be going by there way too much. All right, so I'm going to get off here. So if you don't know, Connie and them are shopping today. Some people in the Houston area. I know KRISTI and Trish traveled to go do this, and there was probably some other people that did, but I got to FaceTime with them for a little bit. I got to FaceTime with TJ. I say hi to some people. I got to say hi to Cherish, and so I know they had a good time. They're still shopping probably. I love it. I need to do that. That would be even harder than not eating, girl, I think. That is so funny. I've never thought of that. That's hilarious. Thank you for that. I love it. All right. Well, if y'all didn't give me a thumbs up, I hope you will consider giving me a thumbs up. So like this video, share this video or this live. I'm sorry, it's a live, not a video. And, just support me however you can. I appreciate it so, so much. Hugs back to TJ. So, happy mom making, happy crafting. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. And I will catch you all on the next one. I don't know when I'll do another live. I'll try to fit them in. And I'm going to try to do more members only lives too, especially once it gets closer. And Connie's asking me. Thank you, Diana. I'm not giving up ribbon. Oh, thank you, TJ. You too, Miss Liz. Thank you. Bye, Rachel. Okay, y'all. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. And Connie I know she has a video premiere tonight, probably 7 or 7:30. And I did redirect it, so it should. And I hope I picked the right one because she's got one like every other day. So there will be a video to pop up when I finish, or it should anyway. You can go to that and then set the notification. If I didn't pick the right one, then go to her channel and look through the videos. You'll see what dates and what times they are premiering. And then I have a premiere on Wednesday night at 8:30. I think it's like 40-minute long video. And then I know she has some on Thursday, at least one on Thursday. So she's doing like every other day videos for you guys. So don't forget to set those notifications, and we'll see you on those. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for being here, you guys. I really appreciate it.